pleasure taunted her, and she, in mild terms, begged my patience. I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eye, and, gentle pot, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as a fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release my fairy queen. Be as thou was wont to be, see as thou was wont to see, Dian's bud or Cupid's flower has such force and blessed power. Now, my Caterina, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while, Robin, take off the scent. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5%.
Music, oh, music, such as charm and sleep.
But now wake with thine own fool's eye, preach.
Come, my queen, take hands with me and rock the ground whereon these sleepers feed. Now, thou and I are new in amity and will tomorrow, midnight, solemnly, dance in Duke Theseus's house triumphantly, and blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy king, attended mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then the queen, in silent sad, trip we after night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
When you hear, what song?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This, my Sandra, this Demetrius is. This Helena, old leader's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came hearing grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give out?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but the couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you too are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world, that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here, but as I think, for truly would I speak, and now I do bethink me, so it is I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. They would have stolen away. They would, Demetrius. Thereby you have defeated both you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. Of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to the wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon, and all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but like in sickness I did loathe this food, but like in health, come to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see things with double eyes. Everything seems double.
So methinks that I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems even now that yet we sleep. We dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple?
Why, then we are awake! Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I shall answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all as frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to erring nothings a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or, in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush toes to tear.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancies images, and grows to something of great constancy, but, howsoever, strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy in fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There's a brief of how many sports I'll write. Make choice of which your highness shall see first.
The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, that have I told my love and glory of my kinsman, Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice three muses, mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical work. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my noble lord, which is as brief as I've ever known a play, which is 10 words long, which, by my count, is as brief as I've never known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long for, in other words, there's not one word at, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is for Pyramus doth within kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they to play?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, they've never labored in their minds till now, and have toiled with their unbreathed memories in this same play against your nuptials.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have seen it. It is nothing in the world unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned to do you service.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged, or duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we who give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accent in their fear, and in conclusion, tell me how broke off. Not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this silence yet, I picked a welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, at least speak close to my capacity. and she, in mild terms, begged my patience. I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairies sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland.